everybody, Mama Lynn's here. As we all know, there is a new UI on the Makerpen. A lot of people don't really like it, so I decided to have someone who had never used the Makerpen in the past to come on and see the new UI as a brand new player. So say hello to my husband. He is on his account and he is messing with the Makerpen for the very first time. Seeing him go through all of the shapes and things was just kind of hilarious, especially seeing as I am very familiar with the Makerpen and he had no idea what he was doing. But he had fun messing around with the shapes, the props, and everything. And after a while, I decided to tell him what to actually do. I gave him the Makerpen 101. I gave him the very first class that you would get in a Makerpen class. I gave him the rundown of everything. Now, seeing as this is a new UI, I could not tell him where everything was, as I don't even know where everything is quite yet. But I did give him a rundown on what everything actually did and how it would work if you were actually building something. As you can see, I told him how to scale, and he really liked that. Oh my goodness. So anyway, about this new UI, it is definitely very different. The pop-out menus are amazing. Honestly, I like the pop-out menus. He really liked the way that you could pin him over to the side so you could work in the middle. I also like that. I did not tell him anything I liked or disliked about this. I just wanted him to have his own unbiased opinion. So I just let him go at it. I didn't tell him anything other than what each tool actually did if he was confused, which I didn't have to tell him much. It was very easy for him to figure out on his own. And you know, this is new for all of us. And as old Makerpen users, we are scared of change. We do not like change. And, you know, even when I messed around with it for the first time, I was very worried because everything was different. Everything was new. Everything was not where it was supposed to be. But after playing around with it a little bit myself, I am very confident in building the next contest. But anyway, let's go back to what he's doing. So I gave him a project. I said, all right, so you know what all the shapes are, you know what all the tools do, now make a door. And because that's what we do in our very first class for the adult Makerpen class is usually after the first class is we make them make a door. I unfortunately did not tell him to make it workable. Of course, I did not show him how to use any kind of CV1 or CV2. That was a little too advanced for a very first Makerpen user. But he made his frame the same size as his door, or just a little bit bigger than his door. So if you were to open that door, it would just be white. But I didn't tell him. I did not specify, to make sure that it was a usable door if I was to hook it up. But he did do it, and he messed around for a while, especially when he was trying to put the panels in right there. He could not get it to move right, and I was like, don't forget about the settings. And then finally, he remembered that there was the move settings, the snap rotation, and and he eventually got it. And in the end, he really liked the UI and said that he might get on and build again. Just kidding. He said that if I wanted to win the next contest, I had to not use him. Now be proud of it. Present it.
It's made out of Vienna and
Vienna sausages?
stuff. I don't know. It's Venetian. It's Venetian and Sienna.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Venetian
called it
and
Vienna
Sienna.
at first? first. I was like, sausages?
Yeah, well, there's a Vienna on there.
Oh, really? Vienna?
I thought.
Is it the color of sausage?
I guess I was going Venetian and Sienna together.
Wow. Wow. Or maybe you're hungry.
That state. And then it's made out of white wood grain and stuff. It's so beautiful and stuff. Oh, and the doorknob, it's yellow.
Wow.
It's a pop and
Sphere.
a sphere, yes. And then the rest of it's a cube. Even though it doesn't look like a cube.
My thing is if you open that door, you're just gonna see the frame, which is actually not a frame.
I mean, you didn't say it had to be workable.
I didn't.
You just
You're
said
right.
it had to be a door. And that's exactly what I did.
You did good. You made a good decoration.
Yay.
Yay!